Hello, Arif.
Welcome to this YouTube Live and hello everyone. Um, Welcome everybody on this YouTube Live that we do every Friday 7 p.m. And we deal with the mindset issues people may have and how they can overcome those mindset issues. So today we are going to deal with a very important subject. In a professional's life, uh, we have different tasks. Some daily tasks, weekly tasks, monthly, annually, and we have so many targets. Now, we will be called successful when we achieve those goals, those targets, and every goal is important, whether it's a short term, or a long term, or a middle term. But when we are moving towards those goals, there are challenges also that arises in different situations. Those challenges can come from within. Those challenges come from the external world, the external environment. And today we are going to talk about how one can have or build resilience in hard times. And with us we have Saeed. Coach Saeed is a growth coach. Uh, he helps people to attain a growth mindset so that they can keep growing in their professional life. Coach Saeed uh, has an experience of over 30 years in corporates, uh, mostly in uh, electrical and communication field, where he started from a marketing manager and grown up to become a country head of a big MNC uh, with more than 2,000, 3,000 employees. And the kind of growth he achieved, the reason was his mindset, growth mindset. So he is helping now for last 5 years to help professionals achieve the same kind of mindset, growth mindset. So welcome, Saeed. Uh, and so you know, as I was talking about resilience, so I want to understand from you what resilience is.
Well, thank you, Arif. Thank you for the wonderful introduction, and thanks for all the people who have joined. We really appreciate your time. Uh, yeah, resilience is a very vital part of our life, and challenges are also vital part of our life. They are not always there to hurt you or put you down, but they are there to make you stronger. But then you become stronger only when you have resilience and when you take take those challenges. So those movements actually what they do, they test you, and they not only test your skills but also your endurance, your emotional and mental fortitude. So resilience, if we have to define in few lines, it's about your ability to bounce back because challenges are bound to be there. You will be hurt, you will be stopped, you will be maybe tumbled, you may have faced failures. So you bounce back from those challenges, from those circumstances. And as you enter into new domains, new circumstances, new projects, new jobs, new territories, so there is a change in the whole scenario. So you adapt. You adapt to the change and you grow stronger through adversity because adversity is going to be there. It's part of that process. Okay. So it's not about dodging the challenges that come on your way. It's not about trying to escape. Okay, it's about facing them head on. It's about your courage to take it on and learn from the setback because again setbacks are bound to happen. It's not that everybody will have a smooth run all the way. There is going to be troubles. So you learn from those setbacks and the most important thing is move forward in spite of all these with a determination. That's what resilience is all about. Now, if when I talk about resilience, the best thing that I can think of is trees. You see, trees in terms of, cyclones, in terms of hard weathers, They bend and they may lose some parts of it, but they stand back again and again. Like I have personally seen this. Like in my city, there was a huge cyclone in 2014. Well, Hudhud, that was named Hudhud. And just after that, I happened to come to the city. And when I was coming from the airport, I was just like flabbergasted with what I have seen. I mean, totally, I felt so bad. So all the trees, it's like somebody has plucked each and every leaf out of those trees. They are just standing naked, and some of them bend, some of them lose their most of their branches. Like it devastated. It's like a war zone city. I felt so terrible to see that. But guess what? I came back again after 6 months, and I see all of them back green again, and they're flourishing. So that's resilience. You lose almost everything that you have, and then you build back. I think it's an absolute resilience. I mean, there was a lot to learn from that scene that I've seen from the trees. So that's what resilience is all about.
So that was a wonderful experience that you have shared, Saeed. And nature has its own ways of how to make people understand what life is and how they can overcome all these challenges.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing that experience and also the definition that you have shared. Now, my next question to you is that we all go through life, especially our professional life, which is a major part of our life. So as there will be challenges, some may be small, some may be huge, some may be overwhelming, some may be immeasurable.
Yeah.
Now, what is the impact of resilience? If I talk about resilience, what is the impact of resilience on a professional life?
Arif, actually, in our personal life as well as professional life, we will face challenges. But the difference is in a personal life, mostly it is in one direction or one kind of a thing, right? Okay, it's about relatives, your personal things. But whereas in a professional life, most likely, especially in today's world, the things keep changing. The scenarios keep changing because today you are in this company with this product or with this industry. Tomorrow you can be with different. Today you are working in one country. Tomorrow you may be working in a different country. Today you are working with one team. Tomorrow you are maybe you're working with a different team. So things keep changing. And whenever you enter into this new zone, new circumstance, new place, new company, there will be resistance. Some from you and much more from the other side. I have personally faced this in my life, in my professional career, that when you enter first, especially in the new jobs, it is possible that you face an environment which is not conducive, or sometimes even, I mean, unfriendly is okay, but sometimes you may even face adverse or what do you call it, hostile environment. Okay, and that's where you will learn to survive. So first, this resilience, what it does, it trains you, it teaches you to survive. Once you survive, then that will help you to thrive in that environment. Because I myself have actually I had one job in my early days of career. When I joined that organization, that particular branch head whoever was there, he for I don't know for what reason, but he started seeing me as a threat. So he created so much troubles that to the extent that I did not even have a place to sit for a couple of months. Can you imagine? You go to an office every day and you don't have a place to sit for a couple of months. So he indirectly used to tell me every day, "This is not a good company. If you want to leave. I will arrange things for you." So these things happen to you in life. So it will teach you to survive. Then once you survive, it teach you to thrive. And I did thrive, of course. I did thrive. So This is the first thing that happens with resilience. Okay, then as you pursue this, as you stay persistent, you are bound to face challenges and you solve the problems. You take the problems head on and you start to solve them one by one. So what you develop is persistence and you become a problem solver. Okay, so it builds your problem solving skills and builds your skills to face these things and solve, come out of them successful. That so you're becoming stronger from inside, both mentally, emotionally, right? And as you become a problem solver, you become a better performer. Your performance improves and you'll be recognized for what you're doing, right? So in all these things results in what then? Somebody is noticing this. Your colleagues, your management, your all those things. So that helps in building relations. So once they know that you are a problem solver, once you know that you are resilient, once you know that you are strong, everybody want to associate with you. Because they are seeing you as a strong person, right? So then they want to be naturally with you. They want to be part of your team, or they want you in your team, at least, right? So it builds relationship. And in professional world, this is what wanted from person. So it attracts the leadership roles because as a manager or as a head or as a team leader, if you if you are resilient, if you stay persistent with your goals, getting the things done, if you are able to face the adversities head on, and your quality of holding the ground helps you maintain your position and stance that you take. Okay, so your ability to refuse to back down, okay, or the threats that you face from your own or from the outside, that will get you notice. So when you have this, you will get leadership roles. You are known for this. So that will attract more leadership roles for you. You may get higher and higher. So that's a lot of confidence. So these are few things that resilience can impact on in a professional life. Yeah, there are many
So
such. Yeah,
that was a beautiful explanation, Saeed. And while listening to you, we often hear that challenges are the moments when if you can flip around, they can become opportunities also. So so there lies resilience somewhere beneath. So if you have resilience in you and you find some challenge, you can turn it into an opportunity. No, so we had COVID in 2020 to 21,
absolutely,
right?
absolutely,
A lot of people lost their jobs, families got disrupted, life got disrupted. But then there were a lot of people who actually turned it into an opportunity. I'm not talking about the pharmaceutical companies, right? But there were individuals who turned this into an opportunity for themselves, and they changed their careers, they changed their pathways, they changed their mindset, and built a new life for themselves.
absolutely,
They came out of the place where they were stuck for years, right? So if you have resilience, you can actually turn that challenge into an opportunity.
absolutely.
Same in the professional life, professional world. So I want to know from you that what happens when a person lacks resilience. Okay, we have understood its benefits. What are the impacts if they have it? But what if they lack resilience?
But I would say, God forbid, it should not happen because when you lack the resilience, uh, you will. I mean, one can struggle to cope up with the situation. One can cope up with even the smallest challenge. Uh, First thing I think is you get into the fear mode. You fear of the failure. So what will happen is when you fear the challenge, when you fear that if I take this, I may fail. So then the next thing that you are going to do is that whenever such things coming up, you avoid it from the beginning. Okay, it is like, oh, I don't want to be in that path at all. So you are invariably pushing yourself into a comfort zone. In other words, onto the back seat, right? So lack of resilience often results in fear of taking risks. You don't want to take in risk. You want to play safe all the time. So somebody who's playing safe all the time is not growing. He's not growing. If you're not taking risk, you're not growing. It can be a change of job. It can be a change of place, change of position. Even your marriage, you have to take risk. You have
Yeah,
to take.
or even you take the risk of changing the way you do something.
Yeah, yeah. So this is invariable. So your fear. The first thing is you fear things. As you fear, you avoid it. When you avoid it, you are pushing yourself into the backside. And then the next thing is that emotional instability it will create because you are avoiding all the challenges. So you are making yourself weak. You are unknowingly or without saying what you're telling yourself is I'm weak. I can't take this. So you are creating an emotional turbulence in yourself, right? So that results into what? Lack of confidence, low confidence. So you become underconfident person, and you will be seen as an underconfident. The more that's more dangerous. Be seen as an underconfident person in a professional environment. And when you're seen like that, you don't attract opportunities. Right? And when you are seen as an underconfident person, when you are seen as not resilient, of course, nobody want to. I mean, who wants to partner with you? Who can join your team? Who want to be in your team or who want you in that team? Chances are bleak. So it affects professional relationships, right? And it deprives of your opportunities because whatever growth opportunity is there, somebody else may take it before you even take your first step because you're thinking or you're thinking of how to I want to take it, but I don't want the challenges in it, right? You're thinking like this, and somebody is right to take the challenge, and he is already taking it. So you lose opportunity. So ultimately, what happens is you will become a person who's not confident. In other words, you start to give up things easily, even before trying. You just give up, like you lost the battle before even fighting it, right? So that's disaster. That's a huge disaster. I mean, you are losing a battle before even giving fight. So that's I think that's profound. All of these, or I mean, you become you quit at the first sign of difficulty or first sign of any challenge. So you're becoming quitter in life, which is not good at all.
So that means when somebody has resilience, they awaken their warrior within.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely,
and you
absolutely,
don't have to you don't have to war everybody or everything that is there, but at least you are ready and you are prepared for it.
yeah, absolutely,
Okay,
yeah,
you can take a stand. You can make your way through the situation. So
yeah,
as you
absolutely.
were telling about resilience, I could feel myself, tearing something and moving ahead.
Good.
Okay. So, so we have understood that people, or at least some people, or some of the times they may lack resilience, or they just don't want to, uh, resist something, and they just want to take it easy. Okay, at times at least. So, and the hard times will come, or they will get prolonged, right? So, what somebody can do in those hard times to build resilience? If you can help people understand that.
Yeah, definitely, Arif, because see, there are born leaders maybe, but not all leaders are born. You are made, and you can make yourself a good leader. You can make yourself resilient. You can create yourself as a powerful warrior. So you need to practice it. You need to bring it into your life step by step every day, either it's personal life or professional life. So first thing is this is First thing we need to realize and we need to understand it. This is a mindset issue. It's all in the mind. Okay. If you keep telling yourself that I can't take it, you will never take it. If you keep yourself, all these challenges are only there to defeat me and I don't want to take it, you will never take it. So you need to develop a positive mindset. So you begin with how you perceive those challenges. Do you see this as only a troubles, or do you see this as an opportunity to try your gut, to try your capacity, to try your ability? So unless you do that, you don't know your own capacity actually. Like for example, there may be many people who are doing just a 9 to 5 job every day, but maybe there is a writer hidden in them. Maybe there is an actor hidden in them. Maybe there is a singer hidden in them. Okay. Maybe there is a leader hidden in them. Unless they try it, they don't know it. Okay. So they think, most of them, they think that, oh, I'm not good enough. Or uh, before even trying, before even fighting, they are giving it up. So it's a mindset issue. So your perspective need to change. You perceive challenges in a positive manner. So positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring the challenge, right? It is not that you just ignore and walk into fire. No, not like that. You prepare yourself. It means believing in your ability to overcome the challenge and doing what it takes to overcome that challenge. So you shift your focus. You shift your focus from your what's not there in you to what's there in you. What you can't do to what you can do. So shift your perspective, shift your focus. The second thing is that it, you need to have an attitude of never giving up, because there will be circumstances that will test you. You will be tested in this life, financially, emotionally, in relationship wise, in professional life. You will be tested. This is not going to leave you. Okay, so you will be tested. So when you are tested, you have to display an attitude of never giving up. It's what it means is your commitment to push forward, because it is like you see a football game. Okay, I love this, because in a football game, what you see is the best of the best player, maybe the world's best player, either it is Ronaldo or is it Messi. What they say? Will they say that, okay, who is Messi, the god of football? Take this ball, please go. Will they say no? Everybody will kick his dash dash, and they will try their best to put him down, trip him, throw him off. What he does, he gets up, he runs again, tries to snatch the ball again. This life is all about. Nobody is going to offer the world on a silver platter. They will put you down, they will throw you down, they will create obstacles for you. But you must have an attitude of never giving up. Because if you give up, then you become a quitter. Okay. So it is your resilience is about your bouncing back from the setback. But your mindset of never quitting is persistence, pursuing it, and no matter what obstacles comes, you don't quit. You keep pursuing it. Like uh, you will face difficulties, no doubt. But then if you have, like, sometimes you get into circumstances where you have deadlines, right? And you have a deadline to submit something, let's say, okay. But then that particular day you came out of the house and you came out of the office, you want to reach the certain place to attend that meeting. It's an important meeting. But you see the weather is terrible. Maybe there's a snow 1 feet down, 1 feet high snow, or maybe there's a rain. What you do? You will give up or you will go? You will
I
go.
will go. I will go.
Okay? Yeah. So that's what it is. You don't give up because something is happened outside. You don't give up because somebody said something. You don't give up because what somebody will think. No, you do what you're supposed to do. So this attitude is must. And the next thing is that in today's world, you work with people and you need to understand them at the emotional level. So, and it starts with what? It does start with others. It starts with you. So you first understand yourself. What what type of person am I? What is my strength? Okay. Where are the areas that I can improve? How can I influence people? What is my speech like? Understand these things. And you also try to understand others. So this emotional intelligence is absolutely important in building resilience because it helps you building the bridges. This is, you need to practice. You need to make a conscious effort to know this. Okay. Uh, when it comes to this knowing yourself or knowing others, I think I need to mention that in our program we have this knowing personalities. This has, I mean, when I first did this, it just shocked me. So if I had known this in my younger days, it would have made a huge difference to my uh, professional career, the trajectory. So I strongly recommend to the people who are watching this and who would listen to this that try this out. If you want to know yourself about the various personalities, connect with us so that we can share this link with you for free, so you can know yourself. You will get a detailed report on that. And the next thing is that uh, you can't do everything alone. Okay, uh, there's nobody in this world who can say that I'm a self-made. I don't believe in that. There's nobody self-made in this world. Okay, all right. Maybe your father did not help you. Maybe your brothers did not help you. That doesn't mean you're self-made. There is somebody out there who your teachers, your professors, your mentors, your coaches, your colleagues, your bosses, your subordinates. They all have helped you some way or other. That's why you are there wherever you are. So you need to create yourself a good support system. And when you say support system, what kind of support system would you create for yourself? You will create yourself a support system who say, "Oh, that's so difficult, man. I don't want to do that." No, not that. You need to create yourself a support system of fighters, the people who don't give up. Okay, we are nothing but an average of 5 people we spend time with. So if I spend time with five useless people, I will be the sixth one very soon. If I spend time with 5 eaters, very soon I'll be weighing 110 kilos the 6 month. So that's not what I want to associate myself with. I mean, you should associate yourself with fighters who don't give up, who are successful. Personally, success doesn't mean money. Success in life. Okay, that we'll leave it another day for a discussion. All right. So you need to create yourself a good mastermind for yourself. Then, as I said earlier, there will be problems. So don't focus on the problem. Focus on solution. Now I think Tony Robbins is doing live shows for the last since yesterday. Once he shared one wonderful experience. I want to share it here. He said he wanted to learn race car driving. Okay, so he had a friend who's a racer, so he took him and he went to drive on the racetrack. And as he started with a bang, he's driving at a speed, and there's a turn coming, and his whole focus on the side wall. I'm going to hit this. I'm going to hit this. I'm going to, and then what? Bang! He hit that wall. And the guy sitting next to him, the race car driver, he's just watching him, saying nothing. After he hit the wall, he asked Tony, "What did he do?" He said, "Ah, damn! This is a huge curve, and I can't control this car at this speed, and I was worried that I'm going to hit this wall." He said, "That is what exactly you should not do. Your focus should not be on that wall. That's the problem. Your focus should be where you want to go, and you stay on the track." So this is life. Life is also same. You focus on where you want to go, not on the problems you have in front of you. So shift your focus, right? And of course, if you want to perform well, if you want to do well in life, the most important, the most what do you call it, the valuable asset that you have and that you often neglect is your own self, your health, your physical health, mental health, and all those. Maintain this. Be very conscious about it. Maintain this. Because if this is not there, if this is compromised, everything else gets compromised. So maintain this. I think that's about it. I mean, there can be many more points, but I think that for today, I don't think I would stick to that.
Thank you, Saeed, for answering. And I'm sure people who are listening to you, we the audience that we have, they will get benefited out of this and build resilience at all times. You need to be prepared at all times. We don't know when will the hard times arrive,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
And also, it's like a muscle. Resilience. It's like a muscle. The more you work on it, you are building it. So I remember, one of my uncle who was a good cricket player. So he used to, while watching, Indian cricket team play, he used this term for these master players like Sachin Tendulkar, VVS Lakshman, Azharuddin. What happens when a batsman comes who are practicing every day for them also? So when they come at the crease, the ball looks very small. The same ball starts looking bigger as they have passed maybe 1 over or 2 over. So practice is important. So you can start practicing resilience with a small tasks, small challenges, and then you can build yourself
Definitely.
following the steps that you have shared.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Saeed. Any last words that you want to share with our audience?
The thing is, I mean, acceptance is one thing. That's where everything starts. So you accept that there are challenges are going to be there. They are bound to be there. And resilience is not something foreign. You are already blessed with it. You have it inbuilt. It is just that you're not using it, or you are not taking it out. So sometimes it may be difficult for you to do it on your own. So don't resist or don't waste your future shying away from asking help. Ask. Reach out to somebody. Maybe you have a good friend, maybe you have a mentor, maybe you have a coach, maybe you have somebody you trust. Talk to them, ask them, take help. Because once you have this, it will change the dynamics of your life. The success or the pace at which you move can change multifolds. So don't let any opportunity go. If you can't do it on your own, take help, but make conscious effort to practice resilience and be resilient all the time.
So thank you so much, and thank you everyone who had joined this YouTube live. And see you next Friday with another topic on mindset. Have a wonderful week. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.